Come take a ride with Gypsy. What's up, collective? This one's for Earth signs. All right, this is for the 1/1 portal. Shadow voices, hear me or forever hold your peace. All right, so Venus is in retrograde right now, and so a majority of what you'd be dealing with right now would be love situations, whether it's friendships or relationships. Now, with the pre-shuffle for this one, I did get the lovers in reverse. For some of you, it's love and separation. If you're not actually, separated, maybe you're not just, getting along at this time. For others of you, there's secret conversations or secret feelings and intense situations. Let's see. I'm so glad to be back. I haven't been posting for almost 6 months. I've had a lot of new developments and stuff in the works with my page on Facebook, my community, stuff like that. There are links in the description box. And if you like my content, please hit the like button. All right, let's see what we got. 5 of Wands. It's a fighting energy, but I feel like somebody's trying to get through to another person's heart. Whether, there's, gifts, thoughtful words, stuff like that. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like somebody doesn't want to be separated from another person and wants continued commitment. For those of you who, do the silent treatment or go, long periods of, not talking because, not seeing eye to eye with situations, this can just, let you know, your person feeling disconnected when they're not getting that, love and attention. Two of Swords. It wanted to come out reverse. I'm going to go ahead and read it flip side. This can say, that the two of you are probably not, seeing eye to eye about certain situations. I also just heard, let bygones be bygones. If there's past situations that keep rolling around, I mean, this portal is a great time to not take that shit with you. It's also a new year. I woke up this morning and the sun was shining. I don't know where you guys are all at, but for me, that's a really good, omen, to start right, like it's time to move forward. I feel like that's what, this group of signs is doing at this time, letting go of that, doom and gloom and choosing, to live in happy situations. For another group of you, this is leaving a relationship and having new growth with somebody else. 7 of Pentacles. Bearing fruit. I feel like somebody here has worked really hard on themselves. Let's see. Knight of Wands. 9 of Wands, excuse me. Keep up with my speech impediment, guys. This can talk about being guarded from people who have wounded you, hurt your feelings and stuff like that. If somebody's unsure about phone communications with somebody at this time, this feels like a third party energy, actually. That certain conversations are not productive. This can be somebody that's moving on, and that's all somebody gets is phone conversation at this time. The Fool. Somebody here is choosing new beginnings without somebody else. I feel like somebody was in a very turbulent, emotional situation. I'm hearing arguments or petty bullshit, possibly even narcissism, and somebody just walking the fuck away emotionally. This doesn't say that this person doesn't care. They would just rather not stay in a particular energy where the wounds are just stacking, where problems are turning into something that doesn't even have to do with, the original issues. With strength here, that's your doorway card for the portal. I would say successfully, this group of people has made it through that portal. Whether you had to drop somebody, block somebody, leave somebody behind, or just stop communication altogether. If somebody here is trying to come up with solutions, but it's coming in the form of control, like holding somebody down. Somebody's just not about it anymore. There's a very loving energy. I'm actually going to grab my relationship deck. There's a really loving energy. Let's see what else you guys got coming in for you. If somebody wants a clean slate, a new beginning with somebody. For some of you, this is your exes returning with changed energy. If it's not an ex, some of you might be dealing with a past life lover or soulmate. For others of you, twin flames. They always seem to circle around, don't they? 2 wands. That's my sex card. Somebody might be really into your sex. The Magician. On top of the 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the 7 of Stones. Somebody here has been rejected. Brutally. Or somebody's pushing somebody out. Pushing somebody away. Probably to care for this this other new growing situation. There's somebody else here that keeps seeking communications or connections with other people. Some of you need to worry about stalking. If it's not, looking out your windows kind of shit, that's probably just like, social media and stuff like that. But I feel like somebody has removed themselves so far, keeping their lives private, whether, it's drama. And some of you, it's your workplace and not being too close with, your work buddies and stuff like that, so that you can excel in your position, company, whatever it is. Nine of Wands and the Star, Moon in reverse, alignment. Somebody's put a lot of belief in another person. Somebody here has hope from their, their previous situations. Maybe meeting this other person has inspired you to, be more creative, making your work environment seem a little more tolerable, and if your home life is not good, guys, your work is most likely going to be shit. Or if you got, you know, toxic coworkers and shit. I feel like somebody's so high on life, they're not even noticing shit like that. Strength. Again, there's a lot of fire energy here. There might be a lot of heat between the two of you. Keep getting sexual images. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm seeing. Somebody's sexual appetite might be on the rise at this time. For some of you, this is an opportunity, you know, for intimacy. You know, if you're just dating this person, it can suggest that, you know, things are definitely headed that way. Aww. Four of Swords and the Two of Cups. The Hangman wanted to come out too. This can talk about, you know, with them both laying on top of the Six of Swords, that talks about, you know, that leaving situation. If, hang on. Okay, a couple things. Somebody might be waiting for someone to leave a situation, like my turn kind of thing. For others of you, this is who you've spent intensive amount of time healing and waiting for real love to come around. I feel like this group of people isn't willing to spend time talking to people that, you know, don't have the same, you know, dreams or things in common, or just having, you know, a sexual experience. I feel like the people here want something, you know, long lasting, whether it's marriage, you know, children. For some of you, you know, it's buying a home, you know, heavy amounts of commitment in all areas is what it feels like. Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Somebody here is holding back, sexually, specifically. Whether it's two people engaging and afraid to make that leap, or somebody saving themselves physically for somebody else. There's a protective energy here. Father of Stones. Somebody might be on birth control or considering birth control, and waiting for, you know, potential outcomes of this relationship. But I keep hearing somebody's, this just might be somebody protecting their heart. There's a lot of safe energy here. Son of Stones. Somebody knows how to speak clearly about things they want, and it overwhelms another person. I'm hearing very romantic. Somebody being swooned. The Tower and the Nine of Wands. So, that's a repeating energy, but this one's in reverse. Somebody feels powerless in front of another person. Weak knees. 14. Let's see what else we got coming in for you guys. Temperance and the 10 of Pentacles. If somebody here is patiently waiting on another person for commitment, recognition, or leaving a situation behind so that these two people can move forward. Somebody here wants acceptance from friends, support. and a mother figure involved. The Death card. Okay. So there is some repeating energy here. The Ace of Wands is on top of that rejection that we talked about previously. Somebody's tired of getting their heart broken over and over again by a specific person, or that repeating energy might be, somebody saying, well, I'll change, I'll do it differently, and then not doing it differently. That might be that group of people that's moving away from that situation and headed towards something that feels like a dream to them. Some of you might be dreaming of another person or gaining insight, during, the wee hours of the morning. Somebody feels like they've already left a situation to get to where they're going, but there's this back and forth energy where somebody just can't seem to let go. In any case, it feels like somebody just feels bad for another person. And there's no real love there anymore, is what I heard. Something about connections and friends. If somebody feels free and liberated to be who they are, this might be, having mutual friends in common. That might be where that support and stuff is coming from. This can be other people pushing these two people together, if it's not the universe pushing you together. And there's there is some karmic energy in here, where somebody is disappointed and somebody would rather keep certain things to themselves, but it feels like this other person has access, to other information, or just, being nosy, or, whatever. Somebody just wants to be left alone. Feel my fire. Somebody likes somebody's cooking, or the way they shower them with affection, attention. I feel like this person here hasn't received or experienced a level of romance that they have in this new connection. This new person in your life is not used to what you're giving them, and that's probably from their previous relationship or lack thereof. I feel like these two people have been intimate before, and it's good. It's good. So good. Sorry. Ten of Pentacles on top of the Ace of Cups and the Fool. For some of you, this is moving in together or living together. Wanting to build a home, sharing space. Somebody might have a dog. There's 2 dogs in this picture. King of Cups. There's a male here that's gone soft. Probably because of female or feminine energy that has brought things out in him. Justice. You know, and that's a really good sign. You know, with everything in play, justice can say that you have had things returned to you, or you've gained something out of, you know, dharma. Like it's legit shit. And somebody needs to be really careful about going back into the past, because I feel like there's levels of attachments or negative, you know, entities or energies that are allowing these people to move forward, or somebody's kind of, you know, raising their eyebrow a little bit, like, oh, that's kind of weird, kind of shit, or, you know, little signs of synchronicity, like, what the fuck? Not really sure about that. The Lovers and the Seven of Cups. If somebody wants this relationship, but they have to leave something behind first. Or just be committed. An acknowledgement to the past that things just didn't work out for, you know, whatever reason. And, you know, looking at the future and seeing, you know, the differences. Somebody might be a little afraid about, you know, releasing themselves entirely to another person based on the previous situation that they left. Ace of Spring. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Wow. That one kind of speaks for itself. For some of you, there's great things coming in spring. For others of you, this is just getting froggy and, you know, jumping, you know, head first into, you know, this situation. That's all I got for you guys. Gypsy out.